Hello, London.
Hello, YouTube friends.
How are you today? We're good.
We are good. We are here to tell you about our second day in London.
Yes, indeed.
See, we're even starting to develop an accent.
You just lost it there.
I know. Oh, bugger.
Oh, bugger.
Anyway.
Yes.
So, back to our day today.
Right.
Our day started out lovely. I had brunch, or the breakfast that they serve here at the nice, lovely Beaver. And at the Beaver.
I feel like every time we say beaver, we should go like a beaver. Well, you do a good beaver.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. You shuck wood very well. Anyway, so Lauren had breakfast. I slept.
Yes. And then, I burned my hair today.
We are not talking about that. Will you stop talking about that?
I burned it.
Calm down.
The straighteners get extra hot here.
Yes.
So I burned my hair. There's a little bit of hair left on the table over there. I'm taking it back with me.
Children, listen. If you go anywhere abroad, the first thing you must do is do your research, all right? That is tip from Auntie Julie. Now, you have to...
Auntie Julie.
Auntie Maggie. Auntie Julie, listen. What you have to do, you have to make sure, first of all, how much money costs there? Like, what's the exchange rate? You have to make sure that your appliances work there. You have to look at the lingo. You have to check out, what are the rude things to do there that you have to absolutely avoid. What neighborhoods never to go to.
Wait, you mean to not be an obnoxious American?
No, I mean to
what you're doing every day that we've been here.
No, I mean, like, in China, it's really rude to go like this, I think. Or in another country, it's, like, rude to go like that. Like, that's the same as giving someone the finger. So, you have to make sure that you don't accidentally do that, because people will get very mad at you. So, cardinal rule of travel, research. So, for instance...
Don't be obnoxious!
Or don't burn your hair on a straightener that's in the wrong voltage, alright? Listen, if you go to Europe... Stop. If you go to Europe... Alright, what you have to do is your voltage cannot not be anywhere around 120 volts. You want 250 volts.
240, I think.
240, 250, around that neighborhood. Alright? So that's very important. Anyway, moving on to the actual part of our day that was really important. We went shopping in Camden. And it was wonderful.
Important.
It's very important.
Would you like to see what I got, Ellen Wade and YouTube friends?
I think we can show them later.
Okay.
But Camden was a lovely place. We went to an open-air marketplace, which we thought was only open on Sundays, but we ended up going to the wrong one. But we still bought some wonderful things. I'm wearing one of them right now. And we spent a lot of money, but got some pretty good deals.
But not that much money, because if we went anywhere else, we would have spent much more.
Right. So. Like, tomorrow we're going to Harrods, which you'll hear about tomorrow, of course. Or whenever it is you're watching these videos, since we're... In any event, we went to Camden, which was lovely, lovely, lovely. And then we went to, a lovely place called LAMDA.
Which I don't know what LAMDA stands for.
I have no idea.
I think it's the London Academy of Music and Dramatic Arts. Is that right?
That makes sense.
It sounds like it's right, but yeah. I don't know. I don't know about the musical part.
What was interesting was that today was like audition day for people who wanted to get into the school. So we walk in and there's all these kids who are about our age.
We should have auditioned.
Why would we audition?
I don't know. Maybe I would study abroad there for a semester.
But you wouldn't audition to study abroad for a semester.
At LAMDA?
No.
You wouldn't have to audition to study abroad at LAMDA?
Well, because I think the audition thing is for people who actually want to go there for 4 years. In any event, we'll look up LAMDA audition habits later. So we get there, there's a bunch of kids, all about our age, very cute, British people. And there was a wonderful man named Rodney. Rodney Cotlier, something like
I don't know, but he's also known as, a.k.a.
the LAMDA guy.
The LAMDA guy.
Apparently, when he came to talk to last year's Dean Scholars in Shakespeare, because, we are represented by the freshman, junior, and senior class. I don't know if we've mentioned that.
The freshman, sophomore.
Right, sorry. I don't know why I said...
Class.
Right.
But there's also a junior who came with us because she's studying abroad here, so she met up with us to be with LAMDA.
But yeah, we're represented by the freshman, sophomore, and senior classes of Dean Scholars. And so apparently he came to talk to last year's class, the sophomore class, and took off his shoes, I guess, because the Leggett room, the lovely, lovely room that we are given by the university to study with Professor Alan Wade, is carpeted and very comfortable, and I guess that they just... I thought it was comfortable.
It's not that comfortable.
I like it.
But apparently Rodney liked it.
Yeah, he took off his shoes.
It's all that matters.
But in any event, today he kept his shoes on, but had a latte. It was very nice. And he gave us...
He drank out of a little teacup. It was very nice.
It was very cute. He gave us a wonderful lecture. It was about 2.5 hours long.
It was 3 hours.
About British history in the Shakespearean history plays. You going for that?
No, I'm just gonna...
All right. So he gave us a wonderful, wonderful lecture about all the histories and the people behind the history plays in Shakespeare's histories. And it was great. It was really, really fascinating. Like, I thought I would be really bored to tears. But, I mean, there's a video that I took of it, so you'll see that.
What did he say? There was something very interesting that I wanted to share with our YouTube friends.
About what?
I can't remember.
We just had funny things to say. Like, he made it very entertaining.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. I was just going to comment on the fact that he made it so interesting for us because he made the things that the history people did, whatever. He said he just made it interesting and pertinent to modern day times.
Yeah.
For example, instead of receiving a letter or a messenger or something like that, he'd say, so-and-so got an email from someone else. And I thought it was funny. It was just,
I don't think
nice.
it was actually like a message though. I think he was just saying, because like one of his
But
things
if a
is like, he was talking about Margaret of France, and how she was sort of wanting to take over London or England rather, and she had this whole plot. I'm very much boiling it down to bare basics. She had been married to Henry VI, and when there was a bunch of treachery against Henry VI, she left. It was the sixth.
Okay.
The fifth was the the hero king who conquered the French at Agincourt. So Agincourt. It's such a good word.
Agincourt.
Almost as good as Fenshaw.
Fenshaw.
We'll go into that later. In any event, so So she came back to England in hopes that her plans to overthrow the overthrowers had worked. Actually, they'd all fallen apart, and then so Rodney said, and she got an email saying, oh, well, this is sucky for you. So I don't really know if she actually got an email, or obviously she didn't get an email,
That's not what he said. I think you're paraphrasing.
No, I'm not. I'm not saying the exact words.
He also said that so-and-so got an email from so-and-so to alert someone that someone had died. There were other times when he said email besides that one point.
Right, no, I know. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not necessarily... Whatever, it doesn't matter. We've spent too long on this anyway. Rodney is wonderful. He's a wonderful man, and he made Shakespeare sound so accessible, so interesting. I haven't read all of the history plays. I've read some of them. We read some for the class. But, it made me really want to go and A, read all of them, and B, study, Shakespearean history. I'm still very confused about what my major's going to be, and I was thinking during the lecture, what if I was a British history major?